Hi guys, welcome back to Mary Beth Dwells in Books. I'm Mary Beth, and today I'm going to be doing a book haul. I have 11 books to share with you, so let us get into it. The first book that I have, I am so excited for, is The Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. She is like my biggest author goal of this year. I want to get into her. Her books sound so fantastic, and this has two bookish buzzwords for me, Talking to Animals and The Bastard of a King. So, anyway, this follows young Fitz, and apparently he is a stable man for his father because he's the bastard and nobody loves him anyway. And he finds out that he can talk to animals, and obviously magic ensues. And I'm super fucking excited for this book, and I hope to love it. So here we are. Next came, I'm so excited. Thank you so much to Maria for sending this to me. It's Daughter of the Pirate King. This book, I read this book. I'm not going to get into my details because I have a video coming out that has to deal with my thoughts on this since I've read it. But anyway, this follows Alosa, and she's a fucking badass Daughter of the Pirate King, clearly, obviously from the title, but oh my god, like, oh Jesus, and one of my biggest OTPs that I've had in a long time are inside this book, and if you love strong women who are actually emotionally vulnerable too, you need to read this book. It is so good, and it's such a quick and fast-paced read. Highly recommend it, and it's a duology, so you don't even have to worry about too many books. It's beautiful. Next is Amberlow by Laura Elena Donnelly, and this has to do with queer people in a speakeasy fighting against Nazis. Now, they're actually not Nazis, but since it's set in the 1930s and there's a regime that they're fighting, I'm assuming it's going to be like the Nazis. It's just not established as Nazis. So, queer people fighting Nazis. Yes, hello. Did you think I was not going to pick this up? Because you're sorely mistaken if you didn't think I was going to pick this up. I am so excited, and look at how pretty this cover is. I am pumped. Next, I found this at Second and Charles, which is a used bookstore up here in Pennsylvania, and I think it's along the East Coast. I don't think it's just exclusively in Pennsylvania. But anyway, moving on. That's not the point of the conversation. It is Curio by Evangeline Denmark, and this girl has some, like, chemistry power, so she can make all these potions, and it has Celtic folklore mixed in with it, and I am super excited, because look at this cover. Look at how badass it looks. I'm really excited, and I only got it for $5, so, I mean, yes, we're dealing over here. Woohoo. Next, okay, Maria, this is the book that you're going to be so proud of me. Okay, so y'all know that I don't really care for Brandon Sanderson, but since Maria just finished Mistborn and, like, was totally blown away by it, I'm going to give him another chance, but not with that book. It is Legion and the Emperor's Soul. I don't really care about the Emperor's Soul, but Legion has to do with a guy who can bring up multiple personalities to help him out, and it's with fantasy. And y'all know that I love to read about dissociative identity disorder, which obviously probably is not what the case is here, but he can just make multiple personalities. But anyway, I am so freaking excited for that. And I'm going to be excited for the Emperor's Soul too. I mean, whatever. And I got this for $3. I'm so proud of myself. And it's the UK cover. I was like, oh my god, Second and Charles, you are awesome. I need this. Like, give it to me. Anyway, yes. So excited. Next, this was a present from my girlfriend's brother. I asked him for a fantasy book, and he tried to get a lesbian fantasy for me, but he couldn't find one. So, anyway, it is Children of Blood and Bone, and this is the naked cover. It is so pretty. I'm so excited for this. This is probably going to be my next read when I don't have to read anything for class, because I have been wanting to get to this book for so long. And, hello, Avatar, The Last Airbender meets, like, African magic. Yes, please, give it to me. That's all I needed to hear, because Avatar is my life. I love that show so much. But anyway, that's not the point of the conversation. So, let's continue. Then I have Blythewood by Carol Goodman, and I have just been wanting to read this book for so long. It has to do with a girl who goes to a magical school, and, like, people start dying off, and she has to go figure it out because, yes, I don't really like paranormal, but because it's set in an academy and there's murder happening, yes, I have to read it. Like, that sounds so good. And look at this cover. How can you deny the beauty of this cover? And I know covers don't mean anything, like, they could just be there. But anyway, I really love this cover, and it's just, it sounds so good. I'm so excited. Anyway, moving on with my life. Then I have We Are Okay by Nina LaCour, and I got this for my Queer Lit class. This is my next read for it. I did not like Everything Leads to You, so I'm kind of nervous about this, but I have to read it, and it's short, so, I mean, even if it sucks, here we go. Yeah, I mean, whatever. But anyway, that follows lesbians, and I know it has to deal with grief. I'm not sure what kind of grief it is, but I know the main character loses someone. So, interested to see how that plans out. Then, oh God, this book. I also have already read this book, and I want to shoot myself because oh God, I hate this book so much. It was The Summer of Jordi Perez and the Best Burger in Los Angeles by Amy Spalding. Had to read this for my Queer Lit class, and I just wanted to die. It had everything I wanted in it. It was a queer book, and it had a fat main character, and the fat rep was good. I absolutely loved it. She was a fashion designer, or fashion blogger, I mean, and then, it was promising, but we're not going to get into my thoughts on it, but I've already read it, and I just don't want to talk about it. But if you are into queer fat rep, I would suggest it, just to give it a try, because maybe you won't dislike it as much as I did. And then the last one, oh, not the second to last one, I have is 40 Contemporary Lesbian and Gay Short Stories, and my best friend who moved to the Netherlands got this for me for Christmas, and I'm excited to check it out. I don't know what it all has entailed, but hopefully we'll actually have to read this for class, or some of the stories in it for class, because that'd be pretty cool. But anyway, and then I also have The Wedding Date and Running with Lions, but I do not have either of those because I already gave them away, and I hated both of them, but you'll figure that out in my next video. But The Wedding Date follows an interracial couple who has a meet cute on the elevator, and then romance ensues. And Running with Lions was a queer book I had to read for my Queer Lit class that followed two boys falling in love that were ex-best friends, and then they come together over a soccer camp. But anyway, that is my haul. I'm sorry I didn't have the last two to show you. I went to Second and Charles, and you can exchange books for credit, and that's what I did. I did not want those books on my shelf anymore. But Maria got me The Wedding Date as well for Christmas, and I very much appreciate it, even though I didn't like it. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with a new video. Bye!